Well, this was a new thing when it started, and this is why we're so appreciative of what the Israel conference has done. But I think this is the 5th year now, so that people are really getting to understand, what the Israeli economy is, what the opportunities are, and it really is about exposure and exchanging information, so that companies on both sides of the Atlantic will be more aware of what the opportunities are, both in terms of funding for research, funding for partnerships, where Israelis excel, where are the synergies with both the economy in the United States and individual companies. And I think what I'm really excited about is that every year I come, it seems like there's a maturity to the conversation, that people already know and want to know more, and that you're really starting to see partnerships take place. So we're very excited about that. Well, that's a big debate in Israel about startups versus more mature companies. We've seen many startups do exits and be gobbled up by foreign companies. On the one hand, that's very good, because if you assume that many of these people are serial innovators or entrepreneurs, they wake up the next morning and then they go on to the next project. There are many places where you find entrepreneurs at the age of 25 doing this great exit and then disappearing. You don't really find that in Israel. So startups breed startups, and this is why there's so many thousands of them, and that's very good for the Israeli economy. I think what we also want to see is a process where you can't have all, you can't have 6,000 startups become mature manufacturing companies in Israel because the market is too small. But some of them, should have the opportunity to develop into more mature companies. And for that, you need a VC system, you need a very mature capital markets that can help Israeli entrepreneurs stay in the country and not spend their time going overseas, trying to market what they've done. So it is a challenge, but I wouldn't say it's all bad or all good. It's something that we need to continue perfecting. But I don't think you'll find too many Israelis that will complain that we have too many startups. I think we need to think together on how to build a financial environment that will encourage companies not to immediately exit, but to really develop into mature firms. Not all of them, but certainly some of them. Well, there's a very innovative culture in Israel, and it's a highly diverse population. So Jews came from all over the world to Israel, fairly small country, very heavily networked, so that people know each other, and it's very easy to cross disciplines in Israel, and to do that all in real time. Now, we're a global people. We have many relationships globally with the Jewish communities and other communities around the world, so that you may think of Israel as a small place, but it really is a global hub. So if you have 250 global R&D centers in Israel, some of them the largest companies in the world, and they're all interacting with each other and with those startup companies and buying them and selling them, this really is a global hub. So we're really beginning to think of Israel as a global innovation site that can be scaled up after the technologies are perfected in Israel. So it's a combination of the culture, the smallness, the diversity, the entrepreneurial kind of drive that really exists in Israel and is encouraged in Israel, the risk-taking. You put all of this together, it's a very unique place that probably we have more new ideas generated per capita than any other place on earth. It's called chutzpah. Many Americans and other people from other cultures that come to Israel are a little surprised by the fact that soldiers talk back to generals and that everyone is at a first name basis, and it's a very casual, informal society that breeds innovation. It breeds risk-taking. It's encouraged. It's part of our culture. We're also, being a small economy in the Middle East, paradoxically, has made us a global people, because when you start a company in Israel, you think globally from day one. Your market is too small. It's very different from larger economies. So we have many built-in advantages. We're not perfect. We have many things that we need to work on, but we do have competitive advantages that we're very proud of, and we need to continue developing. start with content in Hollywood. So Israel's the hottest word in Hollywood when it comes to platforms and content. Everyone knows about Homeland, but every pilot season here, you're seeing Israelis, animation companies, full content coming in. We're seeing it in TV, we're seeing it in movies. Again, small market, exploding ideas, spill over into the United States. It's sort of just the way life is here. So it's very exciting on the entertainment side. High tech, solar, cellular technologies, all of this is happening. It's a big business and it's growing very rapidly. So for all those reasons, there's a lot going on here.